Exodus chapter 4. Moses replied, "But they won't believe me or listen to my voice. They might say, 'The Lord hasn't appeared to you.'" The Lord asked, "What do you have in your hand?" Moses answered, "A rod." God instructed, "Throw it on the ground." Moses did so, and the rod transformed into a serpent. Moses recoiled in fear. God told Moses, "Reach out your hand and grab the serpent by its tail." Moses obeyed, and it became a rod again in his hand. God explained, "This will show them that the Lord, the God of their forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, has indeed appeared to you." God added, "Now place your hand inside your cloak." As Moses did, he pulled out his hand, and it was afflicted with leprosy as white as snow. God said, "Put your hand back into your cloak." Moses complied. Upon removing it, his hand was restored to its original condition. God affirmed, "If they do not believe the first sign or heed your voice, they will surely believe the second sign. And if they do not believe even these two signs or listen to your voice, you shall take water from the Nile and pour it on dry ground. The water you take from the river will turn into blood upon the dry land." Moses expressed, "O my Lord, I am not eloquent either in the past nor since you have spoken to your servant. I am slow of speech and tongue." God responded, "Who made man's mouth? Who gives the ability to speak or makes one mute, deaf, or sing? Isn't it I, the Lord? So go now, I will be with your mouth and will teach you what to say." Moses said, "O my Lord, please send someone else, anyone whom you would send." God became angered with Moses and said, "Is not Aaron the Levite your brother? I know that he can speak well. Moreover, he is on his way to meet you, and when he sees you, he will rejoice in his heart. You shall speak to him and put the words in his mouth, and I will be with both your mouth and his mouth, teaching you what to do. He will be your spokesman to the people, and you will serve as God to him. Take this rod in your hand, you will use it to perform signs." Moses then returned to his father-in-law Jethro and said, "Please allow me to go back to my brethren in Egypt, and see if they are alive." Jethro granted his request, saying, "Go in peace." While in Midian, the Lord instructed Moses, "Return to Egypt, for those who sought your life are now dead." Moses took his wife and sons, mounted them on a donkey, and set out for Egypt. He also carried the rod of God in his hand. The Lord told Moses, "As you return to Egypt, make sure to perform all those wonders before Pharaoh that I have empowered you to do. But I will harden his heart so he won't let the people go. Tell Pharaoh, 'Thus says the Lord, Israel is my son, my firstborn. So I say to you, let my son go, that he may serve me, but if you refuse, I will kill your firstborn son.'" Along the journey at an inn, the Lord confronted Moses and sought to take his life. Zipporah then took a sharp stone, circumcised her son, and cast the foreskin at Moses' feet. She exclaimed, "You are a bloody husband!" So, the Lord released Moses after this. Zipporah remarked, "You are a bloody husband due to the circumcision." The Lord instructed Aaron, "Go into the wilderness to meet Moses." Aaron obeyed, met Moses at the mountain of God, and greeted him with a kiss. Moses conveyed all the words of the Lord who had sent him to Aaron, along with the signs he had been commanded to perform. Moses and Aaron then gathered all the elders of Israel. Aaron spoke the Lord's words to the people and performed the signs in their presence. As a result, the people believed. Upon hearing that the Lord had visited the children of Israel and seen their affliction, they bowed their heads and worshipped.